What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? We are back finally for the Real Housewives. I was about to say Potomac, but bitch, that ain't this. Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. This season 14, episode 1, The Edge of Fashion. And let me put this out here, and I can't stand the fact that we gotta do this. And I'm pretty sure just about every YouTuber finna do this shit. Y'all better not be clowning up in the comments, okay? Y'all better calm that shit down, okay? Because we don't know none of these people. All right, we don't have nothing with none of these people. So let's stop. Don't bring that Stan Wars and all that shit over here. This my face, this my face, this my face. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Let's just have fun this season. Cause I feel like, I don't know, as y'all can see, like, I really wasn't all that excited for the season to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just didn't know how it was going to be. After last season, we can all admit, last season wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, just seeing this, all the little hype or whatever started coming up for the past couple of days, I've been kind of feeling it. And then seeing this first part, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as it came on, I was just like, oh my God, this is cute. I liking it so far. Because all the ladies look good. Now, then we start off, everybody get a clean slate. At this point, everybody's getting a clean slate. I don't got no issue with nobody, all right? Hopefully, we keep it that way. We start the episode off and we got Kenya down in, is they in L.A.? Or they about to be in L.A.? Either fucking way, she at the dance studio because Dancing with the Stars. And I was like, damn, I forgot all about that. She was on Dancing with the Stars. And I kind of wanted her to win, too. At least I wanted her to be in the top 3, but I can't remember what it was, you know, what she placed. But at least a black person did win. So, hey, it is what it is. Did they win? It was Iman. That's what it was. That's what it was. Anyway, moving on from that. She got her little partner or whatever. You know, she blushing with him and all that. I said, look at Kenya trying to be a little cougar. Go ahead and get you a taste. Kenya, you got a type. That look like bright. You got a type. All right. I mean, it kind of looked like Walter and goddamn Mark put together if you look at him closely. And I just came up with that because I was just like, he looked like something. Put them two bitches together and there you go. That's what little Brandon looked like. But look like the other Brandon. Whatever happened to Brandon? Gay Brandon. The friend. Girl, that was something. Meanwhile, at the same time, when that was going on, refund, don't give me no refund. Give me something else. That's okay. You can give me that. Anyway, at the same time, Candy pops up, you know, and then Marlo pops up. I said, all right, look at Marlo. You know, she said she's giving very much Rizzo from Greece, okay? Then you see Marlo in her confessional. I'm sorry I said it like that because it took me out. Marlo is happy. Marlo is happy. She never really got a chance to sit down in the confessional and to give her intro and be like, my name is Marlo Patrice Hampton and I'm from Clearwater, Florida. The producers had to say, listen, girl, they know who the fuck you are. She was like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. We gonna get this. And I said, you know what? I'm here for it. So for right now, everybody is on good terms, you know. They all there to support Kenya, which was really nice and good. And, you know, because y'all remember, Marlo and Kenya used to have their little issues, especially when they started talking about this drama with the edges and stuff. I remember that clip, and somebody had put it on Twitter, and I just cracked the fuck up. Because Kenya would have got knocked out. I'm sorry. When she came to Marlo's event, and Kenya Moore hair care, bitch, I would have knocked her ass out and I probably would have laughed at it too. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, you know. But it's good that they are all bitch, they finna refund me all my shit? What the fuck? They good that they all cool. And she talked about her you know, the whole process of getting her edges, you know, implanted again or whatever, because her edges were thinning a little bit according to other people, because I didn't really pay no attention to Marlo's edges and stuff like that, so I can't really tell you whether they were or not. And I remember when this story came out about her doing her edges or whatever, but when they were showing the process, I said, oh my God, I'm too... One thing I don't play about is my hair. Bitch, it can be fucked up, but as long as it's still there and it's still long. See, that was one of the things that I had when I wanted to get dressed. I was like, or I should say locks. Did I have to cut them? And thank God I didn't have to cut my hair to get the locks, okay? And actually, if you ever thinking about getting locks, they say it's better if you got longer hair. It works better if you got longer hair. So you ain't got to cut nothing. So when they were showing her cutting that hair, I said, oh my God, is they cutting it in the middle? Bitch, how much they gonna cut out to implant? But it look good. It look good. She got her shit on or whatever. You know, everybody's having a good time. They go sit down. You know, they talking about little Brandon here, little cutie pie, all that stuff to them. You know, they just catching up. Next thing you know, we hear somebody coming down in the old, you know, going back in the day, old clips of this person's voice. And I was like, look at Sheree. Bitch, Sheree, let me ask you a question. You really finna be on here crying about this man? You finna be on here crying about Tyrone because they showed a little preview of what's gonna be happening for the season. Okay, I'm sitting here like, stand up. Cause bitch, I'm sitting here like, not over no jailbird. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Sheree. And honestly, Sheree, bitch, you missed your calling and you missed another bag. I'm just gonna tell you that. What your people should have did, and they should have came to you, which I hope they did. I don't know if they presented the idea to you, but ma'am, you should have went on Love After Lockup and Love During Lockup and Love After Lockup. Bitch, you could have had 2 checks up in there, plus this check, okay? I'm just looking out for you. I'm just looking out for you because, baby, I would have watched that shit and probably would have had a fucking time of my life just reviewing it. But anyway, getting into it, Sheree pops up and she was just so bubbly. Everybody's in a bubbly mood, okay? We get to get some little info about everybody. King is still fucking married, okay? And at this point, she's over it. You know, she like, listen, we went on this trip for little Brooklyn's birthday. That was like the last time that we done seen, Mark done seen her ass, okay? And it's just like, can you just sign a divorce paper? Because I don't know what it is that you dragging out. This ain't finna happen no more. I'm ready to move on with my life. I said, I know that's right. Meanwhile, you know, Sheree, she done got her man, okay? He out there in Philadelphia, okay? And, doing what he got to do because that's where he paroled at. So they was like, girl, what's been going on? How was the sex when you first got with her? She was like, I mean, to be honest, it was a little quick. I said, you gonna put on here talking about that man is a quick pumper. I said, don't do that to that man. You know, it's understandable though. That's the first time he probably texted. That's the first time that he probably put his dick in some puss in a long time. And so it just caught him by surprise and he just said, real quick, you know what I'm saying? It's understandable. That's that first nut. Get that first nut out the way, and I bet you he went to town on the second. You know what I'm saying? Then she said, you know, she go out there to visit him for like twice a month or whatever, and now they practicing abstinence. Bitch. You talking about something, you trying to see if he, you know, they one way up in prison, then they get out and we trying to see if they the same and all this shit. Girl, you do some shit like that to me, I'm so the guy, and I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a fan of the thing on the side. You ain't sucking me off, I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. Okay? But all right, Sheree, if that's what y'all think gonna work, that's what y'all gonna work. You know, some people got more stamina than I do. You know, I should say patience than I do. But hey, it is what it is. You do what you do to work for your relationship. Meanwhile, Candy and her relationship, it's very much a marriage, a very well-seasoned marriage right now, okay? You're not going to want to fuck all the time, and that's basically what's going on with Candy. She ain't trying to have sex all the time. She's tired, and they just want to watch TV and just be laid up in the bed and not doing nothing, all right? It ain't 4, 5, 6, 7 times a week. It's just, you'd be lucky it's probably 3. I don't know. And I said, that seems about right for the way that y'all are. Marlo said, bitch, just drop a couple of them jobs that you got and go ahead and do and fuck your man, okay? Fuck your man. Speaking of Marlo, you know, she up there, she got the little, what's it? La Archive. Why did I say it like that? La Archives, okay? First of all, I don't even know what Marlo said. Marlo said, do we got a job or somebody got a job? And Candy said, well, shit, bitch, we still trying to see what your job is. And she was like, bitch, I got archives, don't even act like that. And I said, Candy, why you say that shit like she Tommy from Martin when we still don't know what the fuck he did? Till this day, I still don't know what he did, okay? But, you know, she said, listen, her little boutique, you know, she out here doing stuff for the movie industry, TV industry, fitting the girls and everything. I said, you know what? You do what you gotta do. Because Candy said, you know what? Because Marlo said she... You know, I used to date a billionaire too. It was like, all right, but shit, bitch, that was years ago. So you mean to tell me you still eating off of whatever the fuck he left you? If he left you? As if you still fucking on him? because you wear like $10,000 worth of clothes every day. What's going on? I said, you know what? Question that needs to be answered, but then again, do we really need to answer it? But so far, everything is going good, and I'm loving it. So we get into Marlo and her little story. I'm so glad that we finally get to get some little background on Marlo. And seeing her in her personal life. She's there with her nephews and said, they were supposed to come over for a week, and the week turned into 3 years. You got the oldest, which I believe is Mikey, and then the youngest is William. And I said, damn, it's been a minute, because I remember when their voice didn't sound like that. Like, they get a little deeper in the voice and everything, especially the older one. Seeing her in a Monty role, as she say, Mama Auntie, because her sister is incarcerated. So that's why they're over there. She's getting them ready, getting them off to school. And it was a really, really nice moment. I like to see the ladies like that with their kids, with their families and everything, and just doing regular stuff. Meanwhile, we get Drew and Ralph being back. Girl, I can't say this. Drew hair has improved. I believe Latoya Ali will probably be proud, because her hair has improved. They in the car on their way to the gym talking about Ralph used to do football, and he never really played. He was only on the team for 2 years or whatever. He asked, "Is the wig glue the same type of glue that you put on your lash?" Men, men. But anyway, they get to the gym. And it's Sanya Richardson Ross, okay? And y'all, that's the Olympic lady, gold Olympic winner. She did have a show, and this is how I know her, because I used to watch her show. They had a reality show, her and her husband, Aaron Ross, who was a former football NFL player as well. They had a show on WeTV. I don't know why it didn't come back for season 2. I don't know if it was their choice or what, but it was a really good show. So that's how I truly got introduced to her. So that's why I was a little bit excited. Like, oh, I ain't seen you in a minute, on TV. So hopefully this goes well. They doing, exercising, being a little bit competitive. We find out that Drew has this little fitness program coming out called Drop It with Drew, because she's been dealing with weight issues and things like that. So far, everybody is getting along. And I said, I just feel like this is the calm before the storm. And I just want to live into it and stay in this moment for right now. Because we're getting reintroduced to everybody. So right now, everything is going great. So Drew and Sanya was about to do like this little run thing or whatever. I don't know if they was truly competing, but, of course, now Sanya, I like you, girl. Please don't start off just like Drew did, because y'all know last season I was like, oh my God, Drew is out here, bitch. I used to have a crush on her back in her step up days and everything. And then Drew came through with the Delilah spirit. I said, bitch, now girl, don't turn me away from you the way that Drew did. Like I said, everybody got a new slate. Okay, everybody got a clean slate right about now. Now, Sanya, we ain't finna be talking about these Olympic ass medals, okay? Please do not be on here like Wendy was on Potomac talking about all of her goddamn degrees, bitch. You got 4 gold medals, and then you got a bronze. We don't speak of the bronze. Let it be that, okay? So basically, the reason why that they down there in Atlanta is because she was down there doing a little sports commentating for the past 2 years. So they just decided to go ahead and make Atlanta home, because they from Texas, I believe, or whatever. But Sonya said, the way Drew, I thought they would have gave us some goddamn, competition. The way she dropping it, how we supposed to drop it like Drew when Drew can barely drop it herself? That was funny to me. But they get into their whole little huddles. The men go with the men, the wives go with the wives. And they start talking about the marriage and everything. And, I don't understand why Ralph asked this grown-ass man, so, how's married life doing for you? As if Ross, or I should say Aaron and Sanya, ain't been together and married for over 10 years. He asked that question as if they just got married. Okay, and I'm sitting here like, Ralph, what other issues you got going on? Because I feel like you ain't telling us everything. He talking about how he want to write a book or whatever about stepfathers and all that stuff. I said, okay, that's cute, because we like the relationship that he has with his stepson, or his son. We gonna call him son. Okay, we like that little relationship. And then, he was like, so with that being said, I need an assistant, right? So I get this woman assistant, and how come Drew get pissed off about that? I said, now why would she get pissed off about it, Ralph? All right, what's going on? I mean, Mr. Tampa. Girl, we still ain't found out the mystery behind that. Drew got up on that reunion stage. I don't give a damn what nobody say. She was up there lying for her man. I mean, I guess that's what you should do, so you don't want to be embarrassed anymore. Okay, until it all the way comes out. You stick by your man. But bitch, we know the truth. Or at least we think we know the truth. And whatever he was spilling, it wasn't it, okay? But then, she over there talking to Sanya, and girl, she was like, listen, bitch. So he went and got this assistant, and it was all to the good up until I started seeing some goddamn messages up in his phones and shit talking about some, let me give you a massage and everything. Why is your assistant asking to give you a massage and all this stuff? Why you getting close to her enough that she feel comfortable enough to ask you that and to tell you some shit like that? What is going on? And I mean, we dealing with a whole bunch of stuff in our marriage already. We dealing with this Tampa situation still. I said still. Oh, okay. And now we got this. I said, oh, so Ralph's still doing Ralph. Nothing's changed. Good for being consistent, Ralph. But I'm just sitting here like, girl, just save it for the rest of the season, okay? Because Sanya ain't gonna be able to fix everything for y'all. But we found out that she has met some of the other ladies before, so that's cool. We get some more into Sanya's relationship, and they've been together for 18 years. They've been married for 11 years. They met at University of Texas in the lunchroom cafeteria, and they've been stuck like glue, okay? And I'm going to just say this. I'm gay as shit, but y'all know how I am when it comes to dark-skinned people in general. But when I see a fine man, I'm a compliment. And Aaron Ross, now y'all go up for Ralph. He's cute too. But it's something about that Aaron has always did something for me. Ever since I first saw him back in the day, bitch. I said, and now he got the little salt and pepper. Aaron, you fine as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie, bitch. You fine as fuck, okay? He is fine. He is something fine, bitch. Something fine, girl. I'm sitting here like, He reminds me of Lance Gross' big brother. They could be brothers. They could really be brothers. Because Lance is fan too, okay? But I was just like, all right. They get into their little story, their little background. They back down there in Atlanta. They making it home, and they got her parents then came down there. She came to the United States when she was 12 years old. The family is from Jamaica. And let me ask this question. Now, Bravo, what was the point of putting up the subtitles when Sanya's daddy started speaking in patois? Okay. What I hope I'm saying it right. My Jamaicans, no offense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love y'all. And just to hear the daddy and the mama talk, I just was like, damn, I wish I had somebody like that. So we could be talking and then they just switch it up. I got Ashley, you gotta stop. Damn, bitch. You just wish you had everything. I know, like, girl, I need help. Anyway, I find that so sexy. I don't know. Y'all already know me. Y'all already know. I find shit like that sexy. But, Bravo, what the fuck was the point of putting up the subtitles and spelling out the patois that he was speaking? I thought the subtitles was supposed to translate into English or into our version of English what the fuck he was saying. Now, you got it right the second time when we really didn't need the subtitles because we clearly understood what he was saying. But when he was speaking, I said, now, what was the point of that? I said, no, what does that mean? I don't care what it means. It just sounds nice, but what? That's not what the subtitles is for. But anyway, we get into them, and Ross Daddy Ross wanted another baby. He wants a baby girl. And I remember on the reality show when she was pregnant, I think he always wanted a girl. And I think that's kind of rare. I don't know. We also always see men wanting sons and stuff like that, never really going so hard for a little girl, but that's what he wanted. She was like, I want to do it, but it's like, I don't want it to break the family or whatever because, I ain't got time for it or whatever. He was like, not having it could break the family as well. I said, now, sir, stop it. We got to come to a compromise, okay? And then here come the daddy. Y'all can go ahead and have a baby. I can help out. Mama said, you ain't helping out with shit. He was like, I can do the formula. She said, you ain't doing no goddamn formula. It was cute. Now, you want to know what wasn't cute? Kenya girl, why you do this? Why did you do this, okay? First of all, Brandon is all up in Kenya's house. I said, baby, you live there now? What's going on? Y'all friends? Okay. Little Brooklyn down there. We get to see little Brooklyn face. I said, okay, Mark ain't being a dick no more. So we get to see the little girl face without it being pisculated. Next thing you know, we get a knock a ring at the door, and it's this lady, this cute little girl up in pink. I said, "Oh, Miss Lady, who are you?" I said, "Is she a new cast member, friend of the show?" No, it's Marlo sending all of the ladies, sending her to every lady house, basically inviting them by, she has a recorded invitation to her Lee La Archives event that she's having, and she wants them to be in there in a black tie, get up and all of that shit. And here is Kenya. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, this is nice, this is cute." Kenya said, "Well, next time, I just want you to tell Marlo that next time she needs to put a little bit more thought into this, because this was a little bit lazy and actually looks a little bit more cheap." And old girl said, that's not nice. She was like, "No, I'm just saying it's like healthy criticism." I said, now, Kenya, we starting off already doing this shit? Kenya, you ain't have to do that. You could have shaded her in that confessional, bitch, which wasn't necessary, okay? But at the same time, you ain't have to tell that girl, it's a little cheap. It's a little cheap. I said, why would you embarrass Marlo and yourself like that and put that girl on the spot like that? That is fucked up, Kenya. You ain't have to do that, bitch. So we get over there to Drew house, right? I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk. We get over there to Drew house. Hey, Drew, girl, you had me going. You and your husband probably gonna be the one that give us the time, okay? Because both of y'all on some bullshit, all right? Pure bullshit in this very first episode. Now, see, we talking about assistants and shit, and I'm sitting here like, who is this lady right here? Because you got Ralph up in the kitchen. We got Chef Chastity, my best friend from one of my best friends from elementary school. Her name was Chastity, so that just made me think of that. But anyway, we got Ralph up in there. We got this one assistant named Shantae, and she just in there so stoic like this. I said, "Is this the bitch that was up in Ralph's? Y'all still got the girl up in the house?" Nah, that ain't her. So then we got this other one too. They got two assistants. I said, "What the fuck y'all need assistant?" You know what? Let me mind my business, because sometimes I be looking at certain people and I be like, "What exactly do you need 3, 4, 5, 2 assistants for? What exactly do you need it for?" Because I just don't see it. But all right, Anthony. So they getting this little meal prep stuff together. They wanted to have Sanya and Candy come over, taste the food, because Sanya, she eats clean because, she's, a sports person, athlete, and Candy has her own restaurant. Okay, cool. So Sanya comes over. First of all, I said, we eating food. Sanya, you coming over there in white like that? That's, you risking it, bitch. But okay. So they get over there, and when they get there, she was like, "Hey girl, you gotta take a shot before you come up in here." They take little shots and stuff like that. I guess it was like healthy shots, And so after that, Candy shows up. Anthony was like, "Hey, Miss Candy, the legendary Candy Burbs, all this stuff and boo boo boo." She was like, "Damn, bitch." And he was like, "Yes, okay, honey, how you doing?" I said, "All right." He gave her a little intro. Okay, drink the drink, because Candy don't drink, but I guess it was like a little health drink or whatever, because we're all talking about healthy shit, right? We're talking about clean eating. So we get into this whole meal prep situation, get introduced to the chef, and the reason why they're over here, because like I said, Drew got this whole program going on, Drop It with Drew. She talks about the fact that she was body shamed for her weight, and I hate to say it like this, okay, because it's like you're preferencing stuff for something that you finna say that's not right, but you can't help but say it, but you gotta point out that no. You gotta point it out, okay? Because some people are just full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And Drew said, she was body shamed. They showed a clip at the reunion of Kenya going in about her weight, and then we find out that she has like the stuff that thickening of the stomach tissue that was coming up and all that shit or whatever. So because of that, she had to go get hysterectomy, you know, and she wound up getting a body, she said like a little mommy makeover as well. She said, since y'all all up in me and taking shit out, go ahead and fix the rest of the shit. And I was like, you know what? I never do nothing like that because I'm scared of surgery and I'm scared to get a lot of stuff. Like, that's a lot of trauma to the body. But hey, more power to the people that ain't scared to do that shit because I'm scared. Okay? I be thinking I ain't gonna wake up. But anyway, moving on from that, and she was like, you know what? And so I was doing this clean eating and everything, and after that, it was like I dropped 25 pounds in 21 days. I was doing the clean eating and I was working out. I dropped 25 pounds in 3 weeks or something like that. And Candy said, I don't think that's fast. Like, that's a lot for somebody that's her size, because she was not fat. She was not. Now, if it's somebody like me, 25 pounds, you probably couldn't even see it. The only way that you will probably see it is in my face, right? Because that's when I noticed when I started losing weight, that my face get a little bit slimmer. That's how I knew I was gaining back, whatever, because I feel like my face got a little bit fatter a little bit. I asked my mom, she said, no, bitch, it ain't that. It's still a little long face or whatever, but, you know, mamas be lying sometimes. But, anyway, she said that, and then why Bravo put the before and after picture up? And they had it echoing saying she lost 25 pounds in 21 days. And I'm looking at the picture, and they did a frontward and a backward. And I said, where? I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all was thinking the same thing, okay? If you saw the show, is it my eyes? Because usually when somebody her size, you can very much notice if a person her size, her original size that she claimed she was, you can clearly tell when they lose 10 fucking pounds, let alone 25 pounds, okay? Now, Drew, you said that shit like you was 200 and goddamn 50 pounds for your frame, and bitch, then we would have saw it. It probably would have still looked like that. But no, girl, you look like you... Stop playing with us, Drew. Even Sanya was up in that goddamn confession like, you know, I want to be on her side, but I just feel like she ain't being honest about everything, bitch. I said 25 pounds in 3 weeks, bitch. Where, bitch? That's like me lying and saying I lost 60 pounds in 2 days. Stop it. This is not Dr. Niles, okay? We are not on my 600-pound life. What is happening, Drew? Stop lying. You ain't got to lie like that. And then I'm looking at her again. I'm like, you still look the exact same. No shade. You probably lost a good 5 pounds, okay? 5 pounds, maybe almost close to 10, but you ain't lose no 25 pounds. And I'm not no health expert, and I'm not the one to be talking about weight, because look at this big shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, am my eyes deceiving me? I mean, the other day I thought I had on a red sweatshirt, and y'all told me it was orange. So maybe my eyes deceiving me. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. They tasted the food, and she said, I eat this every day. This is the only thing that I eat or whatever. I said, all right. You know, I'm all here for the meal prep because I'm trying to get into that myself, too. And they said it was cool. It was cool. Then they get up into the whole situation about Mr. Rao. Sanya didn't want to let that shit go. She said, bitch, I need some more info because shit just don't sound right. She said, yeah, girl, we had to fire that bitch because, you know, she up here talking about some, you know, do you want a massage and all this stuff. Candy like, bitch, what? No, man, we don't do no shit like that. So why they talking? Here come Ralph. He was like, okay, so finish what she was saying to you. And it was like, oh, so you were sitting there eavesdropping. It was like, what was your version of it? It was like, you know, I just told her because, you know, my back was hurting or whatever. And I had told Drew that. Drew was like, no, you didn't. But okay, continue. And old girl was just like, you know what? I could get you a massage therapist or whatever. It was like, no, that ain't what it is. She said that she'd come over there and massage your back. And the fact that she was comfortable enough to say that goes to show that they had some interaction that was going on, you know, prior to that, for her to build that up to say some shit like that. Because let me shut up because I was about to tell her myself, and they got me in trouble earlier. So let me stop. Put my tea out. But no, because I know how that shit work. You gotta get them comfortable before they on their own go ahead and you open up that door and let them walk through it. Ralph, you open up that door and you let that bitch walk through it, and she said, let me come over there and give you a goddamn massage because I know your back hurt. Why his wife ain't giving him a massage? Why would you be the one that give him a massage? I said, stop it, Ralph. And then Katie said, so bitch, what the fuck did you reply? See, what happened was I said, stop the stuttering, stuttering. We ain't Joe up in this bitch, okay? Stuttering up in this bitch. Now, what is the reply? See, I ain't even say nothing because it was like one of those throwaway texts. But then he said, I was like, I'm a guy, so you can't do that or whatever. And then I said, I thought you just said you didn't say nothing because it was a throwaway text. I said, now Ralph, get your story together. Get your story together, okay? And even the girls was like, now come on, bitch. Ralph. You talk about something, I'm a guy and all that shit. That's saying that, listen, bitch, if we ever do this, we can get it in. You know what I'm saying? That's what was going to happen. We was going to get it in. I said, now, Ralph, stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit, okay? At this point in time, I don't know. If Ralph and Drew make it another 5 years, I will be fucking surprised. Because if he hasn't physically cheated yet, he's in the... That's the next step. That's the next step. I don't know. I don't know. So it's time for Marlo's event, okay? Her event. And, she hit up Sheree. She said, bitch, don't be putting on no She by Sheree joggers, okay? We need to do, cute, chic, okay? We finna come up in here and show the girls the stuff that we could afford back in our day when they couldn't. I said, okay. I was gonna say something. I was like, Sheree, back in your day, like, girl, I don't know what your coin's looking like, so let me stop playing with that lady. But hell, it's probably a hell of a lot more than what mine's is, so let me shut the hell up. So everybody's getting ready for the event. It's the little ballroom, and it's cute. Marlo said she wants people to come in and buy stuff. She's trying to make an impression. She wants the big name. She wants the movie industry. She wants all of that to come in and, want to take some of these pieces or whatever. These are vintage pieces. And excuse me. Sorry. At one point, we saw J-Lo dressed. I was like, is that really the original? Everybody was like, is that really the original Versace Grammy dress? Oh, my God. Okay, like, J-Lo, I thought she would never give that dress up. I just don't see it. Like, she wears just about... Okay. Anyway, so we see all the celebs coming in or, known people. We saw Angela Simmons. We saw Alonzo Arnold. Baby, Alonzo Arnold be dressing the fuck down. I be on Instagram and I be like, damn, bitch, you better fucking do that shit. But, Candy get there with Todd and, Drew and Sanya show up. They just so happen to be wearing the same colors. They trying to see what's going on, where the stuff finna happen, where everything finna go. Everybody congregating to one particular area. We get Sheree shows up, Candy in all white. Sheree show up in this like little black and white type of blend type of shit. It was cute. The girls look cute. Everybody look cute to me. No complaint. Bitch, we waiting on Marlo, okay? But baby, when Sheree got introduced to Drew and Ralph, they was like, hey, I'm Drew, Ralph, this is my husband, Ralph, whatever. It was like, oh, I heard about you. It was like, I hope you heard good things. And she was like, yes, of course. I said, not Sheree. They didn't catch it, but bitch, I caught it, okay? Yeah, if you want to say some good things, okay. That's what that meant. Not necessarily, but all right. If you want to go with that, we can go with that. They waiting on Kenya. Kenya hasn't shown up, but Kenya is a little bit in an emotional state because this was the day that she got eliminated. She got eliminated either the day before or that day from Dancing with the Stars. Now, Kenya, why you... Ain't no way in hell I'm finna get on camera and feel myself crying. It has to be like I didn't have the intention of crying, okay, and it just comes out. That's the only time you'll get some tears, and I'd be like, fuck it, I'm still gonna upload this shit because I don't feel like editing. That's what it is. But can you really sit there and you just cried? That's okay. Y'all know I gotta be a little picky. It's no shade. But can you look fucking good? Them titties was sitting up straight, bitch. I said, you know what? Y'all fucking doing it. See, this is what y'all supposed to do. You're supposed to elevate and find each fucking season, and they are fucking killing it right about now. And, Candy, Kenya didn't have the best rapport with Drew. Drew let everybody know that. Sanya hasn't seen her yet. They talking about what is actually going on. Kenya said, now bitch, now this cute or whatever, the ballroom is cute, but where is the decor? Where is, the food? Where is the drinks? Where's all of that shit at, bitch? How you have a ballroom with no ball? You know what I'm saying? How dreadful. And if you know where it came from, you know where it came from. She Bachelorette, bitch. How you have fashion show with no fashion? Come on, where is the white? Is the white doing good? I wonder. Meanwhile, at this point, Drew gives Kenya a hug. She goes over there trying to talk to Drew, talks to Kenya and was like, "How you doing, girl?" And I was like, "You know what? I just want to address some things because things went a little bit left." I said, "No, Drew, this ain't the time." Not right now. Okay, Kenya kind of looked a little bit over it, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna be cool. But like I said, Kenya was like, "Okay, it's fine. It's cool. We can start over. If I can make up with Marlo, we can do what it is because whatever happened between me and Drew wasn't even that big." Moving on from that, they was over the fact that that shit was spelled wrong. Now I was sitting here trying to figure out, now what did they? Because I seen it on Twitter. Because Crystal was like on Twitter, did Marlo intentionally spell her shit wrong like that? And I'm sitting here like, what is spelled wrong? Come to find out, it's not supposed to be le as in L-E. It's supposed to just be L apostrophe archive if you want to go by the French spelling. I said, oh, well, maybe it's intentional, okay? They waiting on Marlo to get there. She get there at 9:30 with her nephews, and she greeting everybody, and she looked cute, everybody looked decent, and everything was good. But at the same time, it's a lot of shade being thrown between her and Kenya. Okay. We find out that all of the stuff that's being displayed is stuff that she had. We see a Foxy Brown belt, a bag that Beyonce had. I said, Beyonce? Okay, girl, First J-Lo, now Beyonce. All right. You do what you gotta do. And she said she's renting and stuff. They came back. They, right off the rack, she's renting it. And so I'm just like, oh, okay. So, she trying to make her money back. She said she's not pressed about it. She spent $40,000 on the event. She'll make it back. She pretty sure tonight she'll make at least $120,000. Meanwhile, the girls, they just talking a little mess, especially Kenya, about how, like, it would have been better if it would have been, models actually modeling the clothes or whatever, seeing how it wears. The mannequins don't even have wigs on them and all of this stuff. And, I just I don't understand making up with somebody, saying that you're okay, but then y'all continue to throw shots at each other. I just don't understand that. Like, if we're good, we're good. Why do we have to be shady all the time? We could have went through this whole episode without shade being thrown at each other because, listen, bitch, it was good at the beginning. It was good in the first half. It was good in part of the second half. But that last ending, bitch, Marlo and Kenya start throwing them shots first, okay? Talking about the fashions, talking about the ballroom, talking about everything, And I just did not understand. Like, girl, I understand that you probably in your feelings because you lost or whatever on Dancing with the Stars, but it just really wasn't right. Meanwhile, Marlo, she go do her second change, because she said she was gonna do 2 outfit changes. Girl, Sheree said, what the fuck is this she got going on? Because what she wearing, it looked like that candy that your grandma give you in church. And I said, oh, bitch, that candy that you trying to figure out, where did she go to the store and buy this and when? And who actually be like, give me that little strawberry candy right there? And I said, bitch, you really do look like a pincushion. But, she wore it well. But according to Kenya, she said you're supposed to wear the dress and not let the dress wear you. I said, damn, Kenya, what is happening? Baby, Marlo get up there, give her little speech, talking about, she like old money. And, the first time she went to Paris and how come she couldn't afford this. And, well, her car was at her daily limit and she'll come back and pay the rest and all this stuff. And it was just a lot of shade that was being thrown, and like, girl, what, I can't hear. I'm talking about money and all this shit and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Candy even threw a little shot talking about stuff. Sanya was like, I was expecting this to happen. She was like, that's your problem. You was expecting stuff. I was like, damn, what is happening? Why are the girls acting like this all of a sudden? And then here comes Sanya and Drew. Y'all get y'all asses up and y'all go over there and tell Marlo what was said. I said, now, why y'all being messy? All fucking ready. The newbies, bitch. What is going on? I mean, that's their friend, I guess. Okay, you want to let them know what's going on, but at that moment, and of course, Marlo had some shit to say about Kenya, bitch, you was up in the hotel with a white refrigerator. You don't know shit about fashion or whatever. You don't know this, you don't know that. It was just a lot that was going on, and I'm sitting here looking like, what the fuck did I miss? I thought they were good. Y'all could have fucking fooled me, bitch. Let me take that back. It wasn't Drew. I don't know if I said Drew and Sonya went over there. It was Drew and goddamn Sheree. Okay, bitch. Like Marlo say, or can you say what is Sonya doing? Is she like the new bone collector in training? Because bitch, you know, at least you owned up to the fact that you took your ass over there and you started this shit. But what was the reason, bitch? What was the reason, bitch? Girl, Marlo came over there. She was a little bit pissed and perturbed. She was like, bitch, this is how they do it up in Paris. They had the clothes out. It's quiet or whatever. See, the girls would know that if they knew anything about fucking fashion, but they don't. Of course, she had to come over there and she had to get them all together. Now, bitch, Drew. Oh, excuse me. She didn't have to do that to Drew. Now, see, Marlo would probably be fun for a good time, but see, I can't stand a pretentious ass bitch. I cannot stand that shit. All right, now that the reads like, bitch, I felt some type of way, especially when she told that shit to Drew and said, bitch, you not as successful as everybody else. Bitch, you won't understand fashion. You won't understand what it is to have as much money. I'm talking about the girls with the money girls that's well traveled, not you, bitch. I said she was just hitting Drew, bing, 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 bing. I said, God damn, bitch. I felt offended for a second, but I couldn't help but goddamn laugh at it. Girl, I said, now, Marlo, why we have to go this deep? She called Kenya out. She was like, bitch, every time I got something going on, you always got some shit to say or whatever, bitch. You just not getting into some stuff or whatever. Your ass was two fucking years removed from having a goddamn white refrigerator in a hotel. Girl, it was just a mess. And Candy had to say everybody was saying some stuff. Everybody said some stuff. And then here comes Sanya. I mean, it was me. It was me. I said it first. I said, girl, you shut your mouth. Just hush it up, girl. You new here. Now, I was waiting for somebody, for Candy. I was just waiting for Candy to come for Sanya because of that. But she left that shit off. Girl, it was a mess. When she got up and she went behind Drew and said, bitch, you got a French roll. I ain't had a French roll in years, bitch. She was like, it's a gala. That's what you said, right? So what am I supposed to wear? I said, Drew can't get it right for shit, bitch. Mind you, they had just got through talking about Drew's husband and kind of found out Kenty to find the bitch, the old assistant or whatever, found her page and went on one of her posts and she was up there talking about how, you know, if I want it, I can get it, so don't worry about it or whatever. It was coming from a bitch that can get something that she want. And they was like, is that directed at Drew? Because it was right around the same time that Drew and them had that conversation at Drew's house. And she was like, so that must mean that Ralph is still talking to the bitch, even though he did say, or they did say, that he is like still kind of talking to the girl like periodically here and there, or I should say sporadically. And I'm sitting here like, Drew, bitch, this man telling another bitch all y'all business or whatever, that's some fucked up shit, bitch. Divorce. I don't like to see people divorced, but baby, you giving him way too many chances to fuck you over. And like I said, people that got divorced for less. This man keep on coming on TV and embarrassing you. You only been on this shit for 2 years. For 2 goddamn seasons, bitch. We only in the first episode of your second season, and that man has embarrassed the fuck out of you already. Okay? Goddamn. Marlo left their asses in the dust, bitch. It was a mess. Y'all, I enjoyed the first episode. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. I don't know how long it is. It was 1 hour and 15 minutes, bitch. Y'all gonna take it. Let me go calm my drunk ass down. I'll see y'all later. Peace, y'all. One more thing, why Marlo asked, because she was like, the kids doing great. The kids doing great. They was like, are they in private school? No. Did you go to private school? No. Did you go to private school? Oh, you so well educated, Kendra, like you went to private school. That's what it sounded like. Did you go to private school? Oh, Kendra, you go good with money. Did you go to private school? I said, Marlo. Marlo gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie, Marlo got the girls together. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace.